Tankies, red flag, black heart, looking strongmen and calling it art. You quote, while defending the boot. Back al-Assad, backing Vladimir Putin as the capitals of branch and clout. All the workers you ignore still bleeding out. You been rebels, classist Stalin, still the discord threat. Talking gulags like they're cozy while the real ass dead. Crimes you defend in red. You say dialectics like it means moral fog, but it just means contradictions, not genocide laws. You ain't rebels, you be with like dissidents in the dark. You crave resist. You say they're all Nazis, but go with Wagner. Both the fast guys at Tarkus, now that's hypocrisy. Mass screams you changed the topic, cause your side did it, so now you're off it. You cry, anti-imperial with Russia's flag in your hands, but ignore their bombs on Syria's lands. You scream for Gaza, good, but then back aid. Well, it's consular, recoil of a fast or just being seen. You break, you say propaganda, then switch the lamps. You ain't revolution, not the reaction with better. You hate the West more than you love the oppressed. You only speak up when the killer's white. If brown hands hold whips, you say that's their right. Cultural difference, Western lies. You plagiarize empire while kids starve and die. Vladimir Putin feel like it's a reflex, but back generals and coups if they say anti-West. You ain't rebels, you new messiah, but it's Wagner he hired. Gold mines on fire, Judah jailed him too. He taxed elites, planned cults and built communes full. He didn't sell his land to mercs for guns, he died for his people, not for Kremlin funds. Continued in part 2. Wankies Tankies and Äputʲɪn. What they did was glorify fascist law. You're not fan gods, code for tyrants with pens who write 5-year plans that never end. Elite party, claiming to guide the oppressed, but it's just top-down rule in a soldier's vest. You think gulag memes make you edgy and raw, but all you did was glorify fascist law. You're not for the people, you're for command. You want tanks in the street and the whip in your hand. You quote Karl Marx, never built a Äputʲɪn or I'm a Goldman. You replace the voices of folk with no foreman. You think revolution's a throne you inherit, but if the people vote wrong, you'll purge them on merit. You want 5-star generals and fatigues. You don't want justice, you want enemies on knees. You jail a poet for the wrong prose, call a rape survivor a Western stooge if she exposes those. When the mask comes off, but they break you in court, cause your utopia's just death camps and ports. You tweet from iPhones, post memes from MacBooks while Syrians burn and you don't even look. You say freedom is bourgeois decay, but your freedom means one party, one voice obey. You hate free press, you hate free minds. You want a world of loyalists and landmines. You're not building socialism, you're building a cage where dissent gets you bullets and poets the grave. You don't want peace, you want the final word. You want history sanitized and the truth unheard. Or the fascist with red trim, a censor and boots. You want kids to chant dogma while you shoot the roots. You're the reaction you claim to resist, dressed in chamber, shaking autocrat fists. You're a cult with guns, reminding gulags as workers runs. You want red flags but no free minds. You build a state, then bury the signs. You ain't revolution, not the reaction with no more silence, no more spin. You back the butcher while claiming to win. We want freedom, not the boot with flair, and we won't trade blue chains for red one anywhere. Claiming to win, we want freedom, not the boot with flair, and we won't trade blue chains for